Life after the 6 month training can be different from the Army, the Navy, or the Air Force, and also the job you choose to take up and the regiment or division you will be assigned to. But in general, we will look at the similarities, which deals with leave, weekends, accommodations, operations, food, and etc. After the basic 6 month training, depending on the regiment you are assigned to or the job you choose to do, you may go for a phase 2 training. Yes, so your training items or your prospectus item, that's the items you bought for training, will go with you to your new place of posting. That's where you've been posted to the regiment or the division you've been posted to, whether Sunyani, Takrade, Accra, wherever you find yourself, Northern region. You would go with your prospectus items to those places because you would be going for extra training. So let's say you are joining the airborne force, you would have to be trained in parachuting, you have to be trained in rappelling, and also other stuff. So after the 6 month basic training, you are not done. You still have to go for a phase 2 training, which will be scheduled depending on the regiment or the division you find yourself attached to. After the 6 month basic training, accommodation should not be a headache at all. When it comes to the military, accommodation is always sorted by the regiment you are going to be posted to. So as soon as you get posted, you report to your regiment, you are taken to your block, and then your room will be assigned to you. So when it comes to accommodation, you don't have anything to worry about. As I speak to you, there are more and more buildings coming up that will cater for the accommodation needs of the military. So accommodation is never a problem. After basic training, you report to where you have been posted and your regiment will take it from there. Inspections does not end after basic training. Officers will often come around to your barracks accommodation to do inspections. So you have to keep your room and environment tidy as possible as you can. Even though you are always busy at work, you always have to have time to make sure that the environment in which you live, your room, you lay your bed, everything you are taught at training, you are implementing it until you get to that rank where you no more be inspected. Inspection still continues. The day-to-day life will differ depending on the job you chose to do within the military or the branch of the Ghana Armed Forces within which you serve, whether Army, Navy, or Air Force. As others will close at 3 o'clock p.m. and that will be it for the day, others might also be on duty at 12 o'clock midnight. protecting and manning military installation. So your day-to-day life will differ from another colleague of yours who find him or herself within another branch or doing a different job as compared to yours. Food and catering services. Sometimes, depending on the operations or the day's event, you may be given breakfast, lunch, and supper. Sometimes, too, you are given only lunch. But just know that food is going to be available to you. That's why we have a unit dedicated to cooks who are working very, very hard within the Ghana Armed Forces to make sure that personnel are always eating the right diet in the right proportion. Sometimes too, you may be given MREs, that's meals ready to eat. I have a video on that, you can check it out. After basic training, your weekends are yours to decide what you do with. Whether you travel back home, you attend an event, a wedding, a funeral, etc. So long as you are not on duty, you are free to enjoy your weekend with no restrictions. Just make sure you don't find yourself in trouble and you'll be able to report to work on time the following Monday. Yes, soldiers are entitled to annual leave. You can book a 30 days leave period or a 40-80 days leave period. It depends on what you say you are going to do and what your superiors will approve of. Just make sure you don't get yourself in trouble and you return to work safely after your leave period. This is the most interesting part of being in the military. You get to enroll for various courses which will help you with your promotion as well as keep you abreast with modernization. You also get drafted for various exercises and operations which sometimes comes with travel opportunities and extra allowances. Some of the certifications to these courses that you might enroll yourself in can also help you after your military life when you are a civilian. Thanks for watching today's episode, and as always, my name is Emmanuel. Please do stay safe. I'm out.